The river of experience is flowing, and you, the awareness, is sitting at the bank of this river. There is no need to control or manage anything. Let this river of experience flow on its own accord. There is nothing to do, just be. You are here, and it is already a big miracle. It is taking place right now, right here. And what may seem to you as disturbance is also just a happening, a bleeping thought. Such disturbances cannot outshine the light of awareness. And because it is awareness which knows the so-called disturbance, and thus it is before disturbance, and before any name or form that appears in awareness. So be this primary awareness. Eckhart Tolle has famously said that stress is caused by being here but wanting to be there. There are two causes of every psychological suffering. Either whatever is present or we have is not acceptable, or we are searching for what is not here. So just become aware like a sage and let the river of experience flow automatically with complete acceptance. There is nothing to do or to become. The greatest miracle of all is happening right now, right here. It is your very existence. There is no need to become aware because you are already the awareness itself. And there is nothing left to become or to do. There is inherent perfection in your existence. Imagine that you are an empty and aware space. And whatever is taking place in this open, empty space is already acceptable. Just as the empty room in your room does not oppose any event, any action or substance, whatever happens in this empty and aware space of yours, the space itself makes room for it. So with full acceptance, without any opposition, be this space. And as you continue to be this empty space, see whatever is happening is already completely accepted. and this space is ever inclusive and benign. Also notice that no experience, no matter how good or bad it is, it cannot affect this empty, open, transparent space. This empty space remains untouched by every experience. The river of experience passes through this open space, but the space remains untouched and empty, yet ever complete. No one or nothing can take anything away from this ever complete space, and no one or nothing can add anything to this ever complete space. And know that this is the same space of awareness which is illuminating each and every experience of yours. Some of you are able to see this truth experientially, very naturally. And some of you are trying to see this truth or even doubting this. But see that your try, your efforts or doubts are also visible in this space itself. Just like the sky is watching the clouds rising and floating in it. And as always, after some time, all clouds will disappear. In the same way, your efforts and your doubts both can be seen coming and going, but they cannot overshadow or hide the sky. In your sky, your empty space that is illuminating your efforts and doubts, it also knows them as soon as they arise. The empty space is full of awareness. Touch it. Touch this empty space with your imaginary hand and see it is made of only awareness, awareness-like substance, if you can call it substance. And this space is always present, even in the midst of efforts and doubts. This space is you, yourself, Atma, the awareness, Chaitanya. But don't believe what I say until it becomes your own personal experience. And those of you who are seeing and living this truth will also try to give some name or form to this truth, at least for some time in the beginning. And doing this is a very natural, doing this is a practice of many years. And because of that, your mind would like to give it a name or a form to this truth. because your mind is able to recognize only name and form. Ask yourself, is there anything you know which does not have any objective quality? And thus, after experiencing the truth, your mind will arise and it will try to give it a name or a form. And this so-called mind is nothing but just a thought. And it is also like a cloud rising in the space of your own awareness. So please don't fall for this name or shape or form. Be open, empty, transparent awareness. Know that just as the eyes cannot see the eyes, similarly, because there is no distance between you and yourself, you cannot see yourself objectively. And if you have given some form or name to yourself, to your awareness, to your Atma, then understand that it is an illusory, temporary placeholder. Don't give any form or non-objective shape to this awareness, let alone an objective shape or name to this awareness. So truth can only be lived. Giving it a name and form is a very innocent and humanly reaction, but it would be a wrong step, taking you in a very different direction. So in this stage of your practice, just let this open, transparent, vast, empty space remain, and know that any effort to be this is already futile. Your existence is the greatest miracle that has already happened and is taking place completely, effortlessly.